Hello YouTube. How you guys doing today? I got some duels for the Winged Dragon Raw since there is a new pack coming out that is going to have some support for the Winged Dragon Raw. So for this build it's relatively pretty fun. You're going to be using basically an OTK um build that will allow you to almost break your opponent if you find an open board like right here. Um, you're kind of seeing, since I have at one with the sun um, god or deity, I forget what the translation it picked for it. It actually is very important that it's a trap card, and you guys are going to see that a little bit later on. Why it's important for a trap. Um, I forget which duel it is, but we'll find it eventually. Um, so. I am playing certain cards like Forbidden Droplet in here, which is very amazing in this deck because you're going to be playing the one level 4 that adds a Forbidden spell, and she actually works with Raw's Disciple since it is a light fairy that is level 4, so that is always good. Um, Actually, with this one, if I was certain if I could do Forbidden Droplet on Heretic, I was going to do it, but I wasn't 100% sure on the ruling there, so that's my bad. Because if I knew that, I would go for the OTK since I could easily get the 79 plus 33 attack. But if I just had that raw bounce, that would be way too much of a loss, and I couldn't take that. I didn't really understood why I could not activate my spell card, Book of Moon, because if I could have done that, I would have been able to protect, and I probably would have still been able to win here. So I'm not really sure why the game did not allow me to do that. Because I know I wasn't in damage conclusion, and I went through. So oh well. The red eyes deck will actually be pulling out the win here. But giving my opponent spear mode is pretty nice. So with spear mode and forbidden droplet, you have some really nice removal. With Book of Moon, droplet and crackdown, you have decent stun options to stop your opponent from really stopping your board. So let's get into the third duel here. We're facing against a Galaxy deck. I don't know if he's playing one of the better builds of Galaxy. We'll find out about this. If he does the normal Galaxy shenanigans, the deck is going to be just fine since we have Spear mode. Um, and we do have Revelation, so that means we are going to be able to get our Phoenix mode in the graveyard quickly. Now, since he didn't go super aggro, I kind of don't want to let him know he's facing a Winged Dragon or Raw deck, because then he will never commit free monsters for my Spear mode, and I can't have that. So, yeah, now we're going to summon Slime. I want to try to force out that effect of Solar Flare if it does. So, I'm happy. There we go. Now I can do this. Get my monster reborn. We are going to set the sun so we can basically use the effect immediately. And now we have our Winged Dragon Ra. Can use one with the sun deity, so Ra can be massive and just kill everything without a question. So this is going to be an OTK if he doesn't have anything. I'm trying not to use my Ra effect because if he does play the Tachyon, I would not be able to recover. So here we're going to be able to summon our Phoenix. Um, Phoenix is always a good summon, especially when you get it back from the grave. 4 dodge on tag defense, unaffected by everything. And now we can just get a spear mode so we can do the play all again next turn on our opponent. But he kind of realized that and he quit. So let's go into the next game. So here we have a pretty decent hand. We can break most boards. 13 Ryo is impressive and really only subs, I think, one of our cards in it. No, two. But that Royal Presence subs a lot. Um, I can Forbidden Droplet here, but I kind of don't want Forbidden Droplets when I can't discard anything good. Um, that's just kind of what I'm thinking here. I am going to use my. Oh wait, no, I can't Forbidden. I was thinking about Forbidden Droplet before the song went off, but because I didn't have that good of a board, I kind of was not wanting to do that. Actually, when I'm thinking about this, I don't think I actually have a good what you call it, out to, not like out, but I don't have an out to that Imperial Order. Not that I can relatively think of with ease. Unfortunately, I do remember this duel. This one is going to be a bit of a grindy one since um, Imperial Order kind of puts a lot of control. But with the healing and other options, we are able to keep the express little bit of pressure on them. And I am weighing the damage calculation here. I actually am surprised Lossman still was able to half Disciple because he was just flip summoned there. So you know that was special summon earlier. Eh, who knew on that rolling there, right? I guess we can't all be pros at everything. Um, Unfortunately, I kind of have to take the damage. I don't have anything to do. Here I just had to say I'm going to hope he doesn't play a monster. If he doesn't play a monster, I will be able to um, hopefully draw something and come back. I think there was really only 2 cards I could draw. No, 6 cards. But I drew one of them. It does slow him down. He saw him. I guess he didn't have something to stop it. And yeah, if I got it, I was going to be able to win anyway. So it's just whoever was going to win that top deck war. So since my opponent did not play anything, I kind of just want to use my Disciple to force out a lot of pressure to go for massive damage instead of getting the more defensive option, the Meta Reflex line, which is what I kind of did there. Um, Interesting deck build. I have no idea what he's really doing. I am going to use the Meta Reflect slime since you can activate that on skill drain, so I can start summoning my Egyptian God slime and basically keep under pressure with a freeze out and attack monster on him. So now we get to just go straight into beatdown, and we should probably be able to hopefully pull out a win unless he does something crazy. I'm not exactly sure what kind of crazy thing he could do, but he kind of just surrenders and leaves. So we're going to go with a hero deck. The thing I'm most afraid of right here is a Dark Law. I can't say I really have too much fear of anything else. So um, if he doesn't do the Dark Law thing, I'm probably going to do the Slime and try to get out my Egyptian God Slime. But if he does that, I'm going to try to get my Forbidden Droplet kind of quickly. So we'll see which play he goes for. Here I was kind of looking at Shadow Mist because I saw he activated the effect earlier, but he didn't when I was re-watching this duel a couple of times, I noticed. So, um, we are going to do the Guardian Slime here to kind of just allow ourselves to get an get a summon since he decided to do that. So, can't blame ourselves there. So here we're kind of just going to go for it. So he actually forbidden droplet himself. So with that, we're going to summon our Egyptian God card Slime because we're going to at least try to force out the Dystopia, which I'm actually surprised it didn't. So he's going over summon the Ash Blossom for the Celestia draw 2. I don't think I would have done that play, but to each their own. Especially since he sees I'm playing the Raw, and Raw is a very OTK deck, so maybe he's just not thinking about it. I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Um, We're going to summon all three of them and attack. The reason why is he had Decimator on the field, and Decimator can just do piercing, so it actually saves us 500 life points per each one. And on a field like this, we could easily get OTK, but I guess for some reason he's not going to pop the slime, so I don't get it myself. But we'll still be taking a decent amount of damage from all this. So let's see what happens and see what he's up to. I mean, um, since that damage isn't too bad. Book of Moon, we're going to force that down so we can go for the game, and we should be able to close this out. Have yourselves a great day. See you guys again. Bye.